Hello, and welcome back to the round two of science. We did a great job in the first unit, really learning how all of this virtual hybrid was going to work. Most of you who did the assignments or kept current with the assignments hopefully found out then that the prove it projects really were not that hard. As I said in the overview video, if you look at your report card and you see that there were some learning targets that you thought that you could make up, talk to me. You cannot resubmit them, but you can share them, or we can set up a time where you could meet those learning targets. Basically, we had the first Prove It project, which was worth most of the learning targets, and then we had the PowerPoints. So if you didn't get a chance to look at your comments, maybe look at your comments. And again, if you have questions, you can email me. We can set up a video. If you're at home, if it's easier to do a phone call, we can do that. So the last unit was a lot of reading, a lot of videos, a lot of notes. How, as I've said in the other video, this one we'll be doing magic of electrons. So for all of you that were in sixth grade last year in New Glarus, when we did the design and modeling and we made the boot and we made the cube, we're back to making things that people are in class. So you'll see there's a variety of things that we'll be doing. We'll be studying electricity, which I said in the video, you'll be getting a lemon and you will be making some power from that. We also will have a lot of notes, but the good news is the notes will come right from the PowerPoints. Some of the lectures are going to be long. They're not really lectures, it's just talking about if you were in class. Some of the lectures might be short. And again, how you take the notes down, that is up to you. So some of the things that we'll be studying is the structure, which is right here. So we'll be looking at all of these things. Maybe you did in elementary school, maybe you didn't. But we'll be looking at the elements. There's a thing called a periodic table, which we'll be looking at. We'll be making these types of models, and we'll find out what these red and blue and these are, but they're proton, neutrons, and electrons. We'll learn about the atomic number, atomic mass. The good news is the periodic table. I will show you how the chart is. I know it's kind of small here, but all of your information for your answers will be found right in here. So once we learn how to read the table, if we see the atomic number, that will tell us a certain answer. The atomic mass, we can find that. And so basically, we'll go through all of these things and we'll make orbitals, which is the max that something can hold. So if I had 8 electrons, I could only put 2 in the first level, 6 in the other, and we'll go through all these things. And the good news is, if there's something that you didn't quite understand and you're at home, and even if you're in school too, all of the information is here. So as again, I said in the warm-up, instead of trying to find the book number, hey, I'm having trouble on semiconductors. If I didn't take all the notes down, I can go back and I can find these things. So there'll be a lot of neat things for the people that when you are in class, we will build a battery out of a lemon. We will build a light. We will use the snap circuits. And again, the main thing to remember, we don't have to be experts on this. We don't have to be expert electricians. We just have to be able to know the process. So as long as I attempt the work, I do the best I can, I should be able to meet the learning targets. Again, the main thing is communication, contact. When you are not in school, be assertive for yourself. Okay, make sure that you are checking in. And when you find things, what is the atomic number? Okay, almost as good as Savas. All of these things are going to be there. You click on them and you have your definitions. So I hope you enjoyed the first 4 weeks. Again, I know some of you liked the earth science, some of you didn't like it. You liked the book, you didn't like the book. This one will be different. Students that are virtual will still keep working with you. Mr. Eddie's got some different ideas on how we're going to do those things. If for some reason some things change and we all become virtual, We might make some changes to some of the, but again, stay current on the days, do everything that is in there. Make sure you read the questions, answer the questions. Make sure you change the color of the answers. Make sure that you check the comments. Okay, all of these things will be very beneficial. If there's a discussion, try it. If your camera doesn't work, that's okay. Then type in the words. So we did a lot of great things for the first 4 weeks. Now that we're back, we can achieve some more great things. So good luck. I hope you have some fun. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. And we're off to Magic of Electrons.